Caution. Okay. Supernatural season 13 just ended about a week ago. And they ended with Apocalypse World Michael possessing, with Dean's permission of course. And we're going into the next season with Apocalypse World in control. Now, I have my list of what I would like to see in the next season, and I might go in and out, it might be not in order, but let's try to go through it.
Alright then. On with the show.
And I would like to say is that I do not want the Dean and Apocalypse World to end within 3 episodes. No. It better last half a season. Remember Demon Dean? It was promoted the year of the Demon. And it was 3 episodes of the Demon. I call season 10 wasted potential. That could have been my favorite season. It could have been better than season 3, which is my favorite season. Season 5 is number 2. But remember, the last time a season finale of Supernatural that meant something going to the next season was season 5 cliffhanger, with Soulless Sam, or season 9's premiere with Gadriel going into Sam with his permission because Dean tricked him. But I hope this lasts. I want this to last. Alright, more stuff I would like to see is that in the first episode, actually, I would like to show Dean fighting Michael inside his mind. Because obviously, when an archangel or angel goes into their body, if the human doesn't want them anymore, they're gonna have to, they have to kick him out. But just like in season 9, when Sam was trying to tell Gadriel to get out, Gadriel says, "You're not strong enough. Maybe I'm the one that's keeping you alive." Remember, I love season 9. So show Dean trying to fight Michael, to get him out, try to overpower him. And speaking of overpowered, Dean is eventually I wouldn't have Dean cast Michael out, but overcome him. So there's gonna be some filler, there's gonna be filler episodes of Supernatural. So in those fillers, Michael is still gonna be in Dean, right? But Michael's not gonna be in control. And because of Dean being in control, there's gonna be some times where Dean is gonna be able to use Michael's power, Yeah, it's just Sam, I have Michael in me, but I'm able to use his powers. But if I use his powers for too long, he's gonna take in control. And he could either kill the world again or, kill you. And I don't want that, little Samuel Winchester. I don't want that to happen. I almost forgot. Like I said, when Dean is in control, there should be some times when Dean is about to die and then Michael takes control for a couple seconds, just like in season 9. Actually, let me just play an example how it should be on what I'm talking about.
And here I thought all you Winchesters were supposed to be tough.
So, I want Michael to pretend to be Dean. So, it's going to be Jensen Ackles playing Michael, playing Dean. Because season 14 is probably going to be a combination of season 9 and season 10. And I do want Dean to cast him out eventually, right? And I want Apocalypse World Michael to find the main Earth version of his vessel. The guy who plays Apocalypse World Michael to begin with. Let's give a round of applause. Yeah, I like that guy who plays Apocalypse World Michael. Not better than main version Michael, but we'll get to him. And this also needs to be explained in season 14. So we all know that Dean is the sword to Michael, right? But how is he the sword to A.W. Michael when he's the true vessel to our Michael? And the only way to justify this is that every Dean and every Michael throughout the multiverse is connected. So what if Dean from Earth 10 is connected to Michael from Earth 17? So let's say Apocalypse World had a Dean. Let's say that Dean was connected to our Michael. Like, can y'all see what I'm getting at here? Like, is every Dean and Michael connected to each other? Because yes, any human could accept an archangel or angel from any world, but that doesn't give Dean full power. Whether he's controlling the vessel or not, it doesn't make any sense. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, let's move on. Just like in season 9, when Apocalypse World Michael is out of Dean, he's gonna leave some grace in him, right? And Cass should do some it's a replica, just like Sam, and he sticks the needle in his neck to get the grace. And also in the first episode, I want Apocalypse World Michael to explore the world. He's like, before I destroy this earth, I want to get to know about it. I want to explore. And he's going to explore the history, and he's going to search up past history from the Big Bang to Donald Trump being president, which means that guy from season 12 is no longer president. And when he decides to search up the Big Bang and stuff, Apocalypse World Michael searches for God, and he does find in God, because God, unlike in season 5, right? Unlike in season 5, God's like, nobody's finding me, even though I'm right in front of your face. I'm right in front of your faces. Y'all don't see me? When Michael finds God, God is gonna be on the beach with the darkness, and God is gonna be like, who are you? And Michael's gonna be like, you don't remember me, Father.
And God says, Michael?
The darkness is gonna be like, that's not Michael. That's not the Michael that was in the war, at the beginning of time. And God tells the darkness, no, sister. Remember I told you after I locked you up, I decided to make these multiple Earths? What did I call it again? Oh yeah, the multiverse. And Michael says, what is this? What is this? This wasn't the form you had on our Earth. And Michael says, shapeshift back to that other form. And God says, no, I like this one. And God says, you realize I left that Earth? I was only there for 2 minutes. But for y'all, I was there for 200 years. Now, obviously, Michael's gonna piss God off, and God is gonna leave, with the darkness. Now, there's the heaven problem, right? Remember, angels is going extinct, So I want Michael to go to heaven and, say, this heaven looks so different from mine. Because heaven looks like a business office. And Michael is going to run into Naomi, who's the new host of heaven. The angels agree, you're the new queen of heaven. So Naomi's going to tell Michael about the heaven problem. And Michael's going to say, okay, I'll help you if you help me destroy the world. I'll create you some new angels. And Naomi's going to tell Michael, I don't believe you. Lucifer said he could make new angels, but he couldn't. And Michael's going to say, okay, here's a little demonstration. He puts a little baby angel in his hand, right? And, he makes the little angel disappear. And the angels decide to help him. Ain't no Cass could this is not the way. I'd rather us go extinct than help him, to get cast into the plot. Also, Michael would tell Naomi that on their Earth, Naomi was an archangel, meaning the 4 archangels on his Earth was him, Lucifer, Gabriel, and Naomi. And also, I don't know which version of Michael is going to be, whether it be Apocalypse World Michael or Dean Apocalypse World Michael. But either way, they're going to run into Sister Joe. I hope it's Dean Michael running into Sister Joe. Because obviously in season 4, you had Jared and his wife Genevieve. So how about season 14, 10 years later, it's now Jensen and Daniel. And moving on is we're going to have Michael track down a woman from because since Supernatural Wayward Sisters didn't get picked up, they're going to have to continue on that plot line. So how about Michael says, I need to get back to my Earth. So he tracks down that woman, or unless she could only open from this Earth to her Earth, the bad Earth, which I call it. Well, the full name is The Bad Place Earth, but I just call it The Bad Earth. So continuing on is Michael is also gonna go to hell, right? And he's gonna see the demons, right? He says, man, these demons look so different. Because remember in season 12's finale, we saw how they really look. You saw how the Apocalypse World demons look, right? Yeah, they look more creepier. So Michael is gonna become the king of hell. And there's gonna be more scenes in hell. I want more scenes in hell with, Apocalypse World Michael. And he's also gonna become the Grand Torturer. Because remember, the last person to become the Grand Torturer was, Alistair. Apocalypse World Michael is gonna become the new Grand Torturer. And I want more scenes in hell. Not that Crowley mansion. It was the asylum thing. No, that never made any sense. Why did Asmodeus not rule from hell, but why from Crowley's mansion? That didn't make any sense. this would be closer to the end of the season. Remember in season 8 when Crowley was killing people, right? You know, he's killing off past people Dean and Sam saved. We're gonna do that again. But, you know, let's try to do it better. So, 5 people Michael's gonna kill. Number 1, Cassie Robinson. Y'all remember Cassie Robinson? This was the very first girl Dean ever told about the family business. And she was also played by Vixen. So she obviously would be more different. Matthew Pike is number 2. Matthew Pike was in season 1, and the guy who played Matthew Pike also played Samadriel from season 8. Tamara was a girl, a hunter from season 3. Now, in season 12, my bad, season 13, right? Dean would tell Sam, we sent out a BB, you know, thing to every hunter we know, you know, looking for Jack. So pretty much she was referenced in season 13, but, you know, not by name. Walt. I forgot who the hell that was. Oh, Walt. You know, the guy who shot Dean and Sam. Yeah, he's gonna die. I didn't get why he didn't die in season 12 with the other guy. And Fred Jones. Y'all remember Fred Jones with the Looney Tunes episode? Michael's gonna kill all those 5 people. And 3 people, they're gonna say, maybe they can say more people from Michael. But the 3 I have right now is Sam and Dean gonna save is number 1 is Lisa. Number 2 is Ben. And number 3 is Amelia Richardson. Well, y'all remember Amelia Richardson, right? With the dog and stuff? Man, that was weak. Let's not talk about that dog again. So, since it's closer to the end of the season, right, again, Michael's gonna tell Dean, Lucifer's right. No matter what details you altered, you were always gonna end up here. And Dean says, how do you remember that timeline? Apocalypse World Michael goes, you know, he does the thing. And now, I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Okay, let's just talk about the 3. It's either gonna be Adam/Michael versus Apocalypse World Michael. Number 2, it's gonna be Adam Michael versus Dean/Michael. Or number 3, since people like the interpretation of Matt Cohen as Michael, how about you do this? You have Michael inside Adam's body shapeshift into John Winchester. The young version anyway, and it's gonna be those 3 versus Dean/Michael or Apocalypse World Michael. And you know, you're gonna have to get Rowena to get, you know, they're gonna have to go to hell again, go to limbo, and get Michael out of the true cage and put him in the fake cage, right? And when they meet him, you know, they talk to they talk to Adam and Michael and stuff and convince them, and that's it. But when Michael is fighting Michael, all Michael is he's kind of going to be like the Hulk, right? The more crazier he gets, the more powerful he gets. So he's kind of like the Hulk. And Sam and Jack should look for Hand of Gods, you know, to try to help Dean, you know, overcome Michael. It's like, can we use the past resources? Like maybe we could have Apocalypse World Michael destroy every Hand of God on their earth, you know, just in case, so they don't save him. And by the end of the season, actually, we'll get to that. Let's go back up. I think I missed something here. I want Apocalypse World Michael flashbacks. You know, I don't know how that happened, but who cares? Yeah, the Supernatural writers could think of something. Now, people, this is the season 14 finale. People learn about monsters, angels, and archangels. You know, I said I mentioned this, but Apocalypse World Michael is also going to destroy the monsters, you know? Maybe he could go to purgatory as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, season 14 is going to be set on a 15 where it's going to be, you know, Supernatural's never did this before. How about we do team of villains or team of monsters? Obviously, they're not going to be powerful as God or the darkness or anything. But, I mean, think about it. This could be a Sam and Jack season, right? And Jensen doesn't have to be in every episode. Oh man, just think about it. We could finally get some change up to Supernatural. You know, we could do Sam and Dean flashbacks, you know, to correspond to, you know, Sam and Jack. On how Sam is now the big brother and Jack is the little brother. And which reminds me, you know, Jack is gonna have to get the tattoos and stuff, you know. But I got some Supernaturals videos coming in the future. I won't spoil them. Now, as YouTube would say at the end of the video, make sure you comment, you like, and you subscribe because you're gonna like the supernatural videos I got planned for you. Goodbye.
Attention.
You're damn right I'm the best YouTuber. And thanks for subscribing, Big Bo.